What's up, everybody? So, wow. Um, it's Friday. It's about 9 in the morning, and I came to an estate sale. So I get here, and there's nobody here. You know, no movement, nothing going on. I got here like at 8:50. So I waited until 9. I gave the guy a call, and he said he thought, nobody was going to show up because of the weather. So he opened up the garage and I asked him, because the ad said Nintendo. I asked him for Nintendo stuff. This is what I got. A giant box. I got, GameCube box. I got a Super Nintendo Mini. Just a buttload of games. There's some good stuff in there. I got this whole box for 80 bucks. I mean, just amazing. From that place right there. It just blows my mind the caliber of stuff that's in there. So, I mean, if I don't go out yard selling tomorrow, I'm happy with what I got today. I mean, I didn't even see all the games in there yet, but there's some good stuff in there, and there's a lot in there. So, I'm going to go through it all, and then show you guys what I got at home. I'm on my way home right now. I'm so psyched. This is an amazing score. 80 bucks was a phenomenal deal. So, when I get home, I'll clean everything up, and I'll show you guys what I got. So, I'll see you in a bit. What's up, everybody? Back at the house. Done going through the big bin of stuff that you guys saw earlier in the video. It was listed as an estate sale, but when I got there, it's kind of more like I went to inside his garage and he dug the stuff out and sold it to me. So garage sale slash whatever. It was weird. But it was supposed to start at 9 o'clock. I got there like at 8:50, waited until 9 just to, be courteous of the sale, and I gave him a call because when I got there I was the only person there. There was nothing going on, and I mean, the way that the ad was listed, it kind of seemed like it might have been fake, but I took a shot anyways, and it paid off. So I was the first and only person there, and I was able to get a lot of really good stuff. So there's a wide array of different video game stuff that's in here. So I'm gonna start with like disc stuff. So I got like a stack of Xbox games. This one's pretty cool. It's the Rockstar Games double pack, and both are in there. Everything's complete. And then a single copy of Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. And that's all complete in there. Then we got Blinks, the Time Sweeper. That one's missing the manual. Super Monkey Ball Deluxe, complete. And then this game's pretty cool. Grabbed by the Ghoulies, and that one's also complete. And then 3 Xbox 360 games. Okay. Skate 2. That one's complete. Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, complete. And Turok, complete. And then there was one PS2 game, but it's just a demo disc. It's Neopets, The Darkest Fairy. So that was the only thing for PS2. And then I got a stack of PlayStation 1. So those are NASCAR Rumble, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 3, the Dukes of Hazzard, Daisy Dukes It Out 2, Cool Borders 4, Spyro the Dragon. These ones are the real game, just in a regular case, but Twisted Metal 2, so just disc only. Twisted Metal 3, collector's edition of Crash Team Racing, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, Hot Wheels Turbo Racing, Pac-Man World, Twisted Metal 4, Crash Bandicoot 2, Cubix Robots for Everyone, and then the last ones. This is a disc only of Crash Bandicoot Warped, and then a collector's edition of Crash Bash, and then just Crash Bandicoot disc only. And then let's see, got some other. Okay, so got a bunch of manuals. Bully, and then this is just, you know, GameCube insert. Then we got it's kind of weird, but 2 of SpongeBob SquarePants movie, and these are for GameCube also. And then Pac-Man World 2, and then 2 like secret codes books. So those are pretty cool. They work for PlayStation, PlayStation 2, Game Boy Advance, Xbox, and GameCube. So give those a try. And then this is just the box, but it's like a bigger box for Mario Party 6. I mean, it's a shame, you know, the rest of it wasn't in that bin, but the box is pretty cool. And then also, I got a box with the insert, no paperwork on the inside, for the Indigo GameCube. And this is nice because I already have the box for the black GameCube and the silver GameCube. So that's pretty cool to add to the collection. And then I got some other like random stuff. A GameCube, like an aftermarket GameCube controller. 3 NES controllers, all in really good condition. 2 NES zappers, red and gray. And then 2 NES power packs and the TV, the RCA cable. And it's weird because there was no Nintendo in there, but then he like, this was separate from the bin, and I was getting ready to go, and he comes out and he's like, oh, here's this too, a Super Nintendo Mini. So that was really cool, and it came just with the power cord, but I have, you know, controllers and everything to go with it. I tested it out and it works really good. So really glad to have that in my collection. You know, after I just got that top loader, it's nice to, you know, have the second to the Super Nintendo. So the Mini's really cool. Alright, now let's get on to the good stuff. So I'll start with N64 because it's the smallest stack, but I got 5 N64 games, and they are Diddy Kong Racing, Star Fox 64, Banjo-Kazooie, and Banjo-Tooie, and then Pokemon Stadium. Next, I got a stack of Super Nintendo. Here we've got Donkey Kong Country, Donkey Kong Country 2, Donkey Kong Country 3, Super Mario World, Super Mario All-Stars, and The Lion King. And last but certainly not least, 3 giant stacks of NES games. So there's quite a bit here, and some really good titles. First we got Metroid, and this is cool because it's a 5-screw, so it's an older version. Really good one right here, Mega Man, the first one. So really good game right there, and it's kind of up there in value. So DuckTales, another good one, Contra, and then, you know, of course, you know, you get one or two every time you find NES games, but Mario Bros. Duck Hunt. So Super Mario Bros. 2. Millipede. And then I just found one more Super Nintendo game that fell in the stack, but Star Fox. Okay, back to the NES. Skate or Die. Silver Surfer. Caveman games. Yeah, there's a lot of there's a lot of games here. Narc. Snoopy's Silly Sports Spectacular. Ice Hockey. Paperboy. WrestleMania. The booby Hulk. Fester's Quest. George Foreman's KO Boxing. Mickey's Adventure in Numberland. There's a lot of black box games in here too. We got Marble Madness. RC Pro-Am. This one, the label is completely destroyed, but it's The Simpsons, Bart versus the Space Mutants. So, tested that one out. I was hoping it was something rare, but that's still a cool game. Snake, Rattle, and Roll. A lot of uncommon games in here, so I'm happy with that. Robo Warrior. There's some black box. Urban Champion. Gyromite. Super Off-Road. Actually my second copy in 2 days. Mario Bros. Astyanax, or Astyanax, or however you say that. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Alright, I'm getting down to the end here. Gotcha, the Sport. Kung Fu. Joust. Dr. Mario. Q*bert. Label's kind of dinged up on that one, but that's fine. And this one's, I don't know what the heck happened to this one, but this is the Super Mario Bros. Duck Hunt World Class Track Meet, but it's got like a giant hole in it, but you know, I already have that game, so it's fine. And then we got Tecmo Bowl. A couple more black box. Slalom. And this one feels kind of heavy, so it feels like it's probably got a Famicom converter in it, which is nice. Breakthrough. Mock Rider. And the last 5. Wheel of Fortune. This game I'm really happy to get. It's weird I didn't have it in my collection, but Bubble Bobble. Really happy to have that one. And this one is nice because I have the Power Pad complete in box minus the game that's supposed to come with it, but World Class Track Meet. So that's a really cool one. And the last 2, we got Rad Racer and Excite Bike. So that was everything from that bin, and you know that was it for today. It's not really looking like there's going to be anything any good sales tomorrow. So you know, today it's probably going to be my my garage sale pickups video. But I am highly impressed with what I picked up. I'm really happy with it. You know, I can't ask for more. This was a really good score, and for that whole bundle, $80. So I'm really happy with, I mean, there's a few games in there that are well worth that, that price total, and there's a lot of stuff that I didn't have in my collection, and now I do. So, the SNES Mini, I'm really happy with that. The GameCube box. So, I mean, there's a lot of good stuff in there. I'm glad, that even though the ad looked fake, I had a hunch and it paid off. So, just you just got to go with your gut sometimes. I'm pretty sure he's got more stuff. He said he's going to email me when he finds it. I mean, we were there for, like half an hour just digging stuff out, and, we got lucky and it was kind of to the front, big bin full of games and stuff, so I got lucky on that one. But he's supposed to hit me up, so hopefully, I'll get a lot more stuff after that. But, I mean, like I said, I'm happy with what I got now. Sorry for the little cut right there, but I had to show you guys this last little pickup. I did actually go out today, Saturday, and I went to One Yard Sale. I went there early in the morning, asked for video games. He said, yeah, I have them, but they're at my house. I'm going to get them in about an hour or two. So I came back, and he had the games out on a table, which unfortunately, it sucked, because some of the really good games somebody else bought. He said some guy came and bought some, but I was surprised at what he left. So let me start real quick. These are just some PlayStation 1 games, but I like them. I got Destruction Derby 2 complete in good condition, and GTA 2 complete in good condition. For NES, I got The Legend of Zelda Gold Cart. And then some pretty good Super Nintendo games. So I've got C2 Judgment Clay, Super Mario World, The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. We got Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, Final Fantasy 2. And Final Fantasy 3, and then a stack of manuals. So let me start here. We've got Final Fantasy 2 with its map, Final Fantasy 3 with its map, and all these manuals are in really good condition. And, some of these manuals that I picked up are, led me to believe that these games were there, but whoever came before me and bought them, took the good ones. I mean, he still left some good ones, but I wish he would have left these ones too. But Secret of Mana and its map, so he obviously bought that one, which sucks. That would have been a nice score, but it's cool. And we got Final Fantasy Mystic Quest and its map. Super Mario World, just the Super Nintendo instruction manual, and then we got the Legend of Zelda manual with the map, and then the Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past Top Secrets. So all three of those, and then this one right here. When I saw this manual, I was like, oh no, I missed out. But I mean, I'll find it. But Super Castlevania 4, I don't have this one in my collection, which is crazy. But I'm not really prepared to spend the high price for eBay right now, so I'll find it out in the wild. But I mean, this is a pretty good score right here. Find the manual, and it's in nice condition. And then the last two, we've got F-Zero, and then NES Friday the 13th manual. So that was a pretty good little last minute pickup. I paid $40 for that little bundle, so I'm really happy with that. There's some quality titles in there. But yeah, that was pretty much it for the day. That was the only yard sale I went to. So I mean, I'm happy with the past 2 days. Yesterday I got that really big bundle that you guys saw earlier in the video. Just I'm really impressed with what was in there. and then today, you know, it's kind of a little icing on the cake. So I'm really happy with this whole weekend. But that's all I got for you guys. So like the video, subscribe, comment, and thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.